So recently we published a video about flounder gigging on TikTok and that went somewhat viral for our modest little fishing channel here. It got over 1.3 million views within a few days, which was very exciting for us. Now, interestingly, we also published the same video on YouTube Shorts here, where it only got a few hundred views. What the heck is going on here, YouTube? Anyway, that wasn't even the most surprising thing for us. What really surprised us were the comments people left on TikTok, but we'll get to that a little bit later. First, I want to show you what happened on that day when we filmed this video. Now, we were traveling around the South Island of New Zealand and made our way all the way down to the Bluff Harbour in the far south. The eastern side of this harbour is a large shallow estuary and it's called Awarua Bay. Now, at this particular time, we were focused on catching flounder with a rod and reel. Yeah, but that wasn't very successful, so I decided to go for a dive and try to spot some flounder. I took my flounder spear with me, just in case I find some. After a while of diving and drifting with the current, I did in fact spot a few flounder and managed to spear 2 for dinner. As you know, flounder are top eating. Hey, those flounder were pretty big and it was fun spearfishing them in broad daylight and just seeing the underwater life in this nice estuary. Anyway, when I swam back to shore, I came across a flounder that had an awfully inflated belly and couldn't swim properly anymore. I could see an infection on its back and the flounder looked very sick to me. I decided to take it out of its misery because I felt sorry for it. Also, I thought that it might be an infectious disease that could possibly spread to the other flounders there. Now, when I came back to shore, I showed Haitian my catch and we had a closer look at the sick flounder. I think this one was sick, it couldn't swim anymore. It's got like this weird area here too. And looks like an inflated swim bladder or something. He was gonna die, so I just thought I'd kill him anyway. The belly was inflated like a balloon. It had an obvious infection on its back and yeah, the eyes were kind of bulging out as well. After we turned off the camera, we cut it open and the inside was full of yellow, disgusting liquid. Now, we thought at that time it would be too disgusting to capture this on video, which in hindsight was a big mistake, and you'll find out why in a minute. We pretty much forgot about this footage, and then recently I came across it again on one of my hard drives, and I thought perhaps I should make a short or a TikTok video out of it, as it might be interesting to see the sick flounder and also the whole flounder spearing in broad daylight. So we came up with a 1-minute short and uploaded it to TikTok. And as mentioned, this went viral. I'll leave a link in the description for you so you can have a look if you like. But now the most surprising were the comments we were getting on TikTok. There were so many commenters saying that the flounder was pregnant and we killed its babies. We couldn't believe our eyes. That was actually pretty hilarious, as of course flounder don't give birth to babies. And then there were also those commenters that said we killed spawning flounder and ruined the next generation. Now this sounds a little more sensible, except that spawning flounder would never look like this, and that flounder spawn in deeper water in later winter and early spring. Now, we didn't tell people that we were fishing in the middle of summer because it never even dawned on us that anyone would even think that this flounder was spawning and full of eggs. Lots of commenters also requested a second part. Everyone wanted to see the stuff that came out of this flounder. So I decided to make a second part explaining that I did not film the opening, and I used a random image of an infection to explain why I thought it would have been too disgusting. It was a big mistake because 2 days later the second part was removed from TikTok for violating community guidelines. Well, apparently you're not allowed to upload any video containing even the slightest bit of blood or showing any type of injury that could be interpreted as shocking. Because I thought the whole story was quite interesting, I decided to make this video here and share it with you guys. If you like this, then make sure you subscribe and watch this video up here next.